Hi everyone. So in this video we will learn about field. So field is the definition of field is very close to ring. So here also we have one set and two operators. So we combine a set with two operators, and it should satisfy these three properties. First is our set F should be abelian group with respect to first operator. So here I am explaining the field by using the addition and multiplication operator, but they can be some different operators as well. So this first property was also in the properties of ring, so there is no difference here. The second property is if 0f is an identity of my first operator. Okay, so here my first operator is plus, so for plus here we have an identity 0, but if there is some any other operator, then for that operator I could have another identity, but here since I am considering plus, so I have additive identity. So if I just subtract that identity element, if I remove that identity element from my set F, so this F slash 0F denotes I am removing that additive identity from my set F. By doing so, if my set F becomes a commutative or abelian group, then that set or this combination of set and operator can become a field if it satisfies other properties as well. Here if we consider plus and multiplication, then we know that 0 is the only number, if we say take as a real number set, then we know that on real number set 0 is the only number whose inverse does not exist. For all other numbers on set R, we can find the inverse. So the only thing or the only point of failure for this set R to be commutative or to be a group is this 0 element. So if we remove this 0 element, then we have our second operator will also form a group with my set. Okay, so this will give a validation to one of the property for field. But what if there is some other set for that there is two or more point of failure, two or more elements whose inverse does not exist, then in that case it may not be true. For this set R, addition operator and multiplication operator, it is a ring also. It is a ring also. Also, it is satisfying the properties of field also. But if there is some, if there were some different two operators, star 1 and star 2, it may be possible that it is forming a ring, but is not forming my field because of two or more elements apart from identity element of first operator, which are not invertible. But here in this case, the only thing that is stopping this multiplication operator to form a group with R is the 0 additive identity. So if we remove that, then that also called a group. So in the field we made both our operator to act like a group. So our both operator are forming group with my set. Okay, and again this third property is same that we had in the ring, that second operator should be distributive over first operator. Okay, so there is no significant difference between field and ring, in my opinion. It's just that we removed the identity of with respect to one operator from our set to make the second operator to form a group with my set. Okay, now here is an example of ZP. So by now you must be familiar with ZP. What is ZP? ZP is a set of integer from 0 to p minus 1. Okay, and here we have taken p a prime. Now taking this prime p as prime have some advantages. Okay, because here we defining the addition and multiplication operations under modulo p. So you know what star under subscript p mean, what plus subscript p mean, what multiplication subscript p mean. It means that whatever we perform addition, if we perform addition, then outcome will be taken after taking modulo with p. Okay, and in such operation, when will our when can we say that inverse of the element exists? Only when we have GCD between element and p is 1. So any element A in this set ZP will be called invertible if its GCD with p is equal to 1. Okay, and we have chosen prime number. So every other number will be co-prime to this prime number p. Okay, because GCD will come 1 with every other integer. That is known fact, that is a mathematical fact. So we can say that inverse of every element exists in this set ZP. So we have made sure that every element is invertible. So will it be a field? We know that Z and plus will form an abelian group. You can recall the properties of group. You can verify it yourself. Now second property is, if we remove the 0, now the only thing which is creating problem is 0. 0 can't be invertible. 0 is not invertible. 0 is still not invertible. So, and what my field says, just remove the identity element of first operator. So if we remove the 0, then this set is invertible. Then we have inverse of every element in this set. And also the star operator is distributive over plus operator, that is from our elementary mathematics. So yes, this combination is a field. Now what is field extension? Okay, so this thing is something like that we have studied group and subgroup. So K2 is my field, okay, and K1 is another field. Okay, now K1 will be called subfield and K2 will be called field extension. For the superset is called my extension field, and the smaller set, which is a part of this bigger set, is called subfield. So just a fancy name of superset, superfield. We can say that this is my field extension, and this is a smaller set which is part of this bigger set is my subfield.